Okay, rational exponents. What you want to do here, and particularly when you have, right, these are all square roots, or they all involve square roots, but I've got this negative. What you want to do is factor out the most negative power of x, along with anything else that you can. So in this case, I can factor out 3, and I'm going to factor out x to the negative 1/2. Okay. And sometimes you can simply think through what's left over with unfamiliar things, such as negative rational exponents. It can help simply to write down what you are factoring out on the bottom. So since I'm multiplying it over here, what's left is basically that divided by that, right? Because I'm taking it out as a product. In other words, if I have b, it would be equivalent to a times b over a. Right, this is basically 1, so that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it out here as a product, and therefore I am dividing by it to see, basically I'm figuring out what's left, b over a. Alright, so in this case, the 3 cancels out. I'm going to leave this because I'm going to use this for all the others. You can rewrite, but I'm going to reuse. And then x to the 3/2 minus, since it's in the bottom, minus negative 1/2. So I will have x to the 3/2 minus negative 1/2. Minus negative, I'll just write that out, minus negative 1/2. Of course, subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. So I'm going to end up adding those together. It's going to be x to the 4/2, or x squared. Then my next term, minus 9/3, is going to leave me with minus 3. X to the 1/2 minus negative 1/2. Remember, I'm subtracting because this is on the bottom, it's being divided. So 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. I'm going to actually do that sum here. And then plus 6/3, or plus 2. And of course, since I divided out x to the negative 1/2, that is going to be x to the 0, or 1. And let me just rewrite this whole thing. 3 times x to the negative 1/2, x squared minus 3x plus 2. And then you may realize, oh, I can factor this one. This is one of those that you can do by grouping, or, right, minus 2 and minus 1 will give me positive 2 and add up to minus 3, and then 3x to the negative 1/2 over here. Right, or you could write it as 3 over x to the 1/2, or even root x, whichever way.